Today we're talking about how my Beat Saber videos went from this to this, and how my Twitch streams went from this to this. Hi, I'm Naysy, and today we'll be talking about the most impactful upgrade I've ever made to my setup and how it's helped take my content to the next level. Before we get into the video, I'm going to address my eye. I just had laser eye surgery, so that's why it's very bloodshot. I'm not allowed to wear eye makeup for a week, so that's why it looks a little creepy. So yeah, sorry about that, and let's get on with the video. So I've been streaming on Twitch for over 5 years now, and I've done everything that kind of falls under that content creation umbrella. That involves Twitch streaming, it involves YouTube content, it involves tech reviews, it involves Instagram posts, everything that kind of an influencer does. I hate that word. And over the years, my setup has gone through a lot of upgrades. I'm always working to improve the quality of my content and also the professionalism of it. And this upgrade is probably the upgrade that I wish I made sooner because it's just helped my content so much. And in case you haven't worked out what I'm talking about yet, I'm talking about my camera. I'm super excited to announce my partnership with Panasonic Australia. They've helped take my content to the next level. They've helped kit out my office with 2 GH5S mirrorless cameras. This one I'm using now has a 10 to 25mm Leica lens, and then my streaming space has a 12 to 35mm lens there. I'll leave the links in the description if you want to learn more about the specs. So today I'll be walking you through some of the features of these ones and how they're a great option for content creators. For most of my time streaming, I always just rocked a webcam with a green screen. This was fine in the early days, but it did cause me a lot of trouble. I always had to spend a lot of time adjusting the webcam to try and get the lighting right and the white balance right. The white balance was always crazy. It could not handle my purple hair at all. It always made me like look washed out, and it always made my hair look blue, which is now a big meme on my channel. But it was always really hard to get the lighting and color balance right with the webcam, and it didn't really create a lot of depth, so if you didn't have a green screen, it kind of just looked really flat. I started to see content creators around me using these really nice cameras to stream, and the quality looks so amazing. I found it so engaging and professional, and I definitely wanted my stream to look like that, and I have, and I'll tell you, it's been amazing. I'm so happy with this upgrade and how my stream looks. A lot of the time I'll be streaming, I'll have people stop by my stream just to ask about my camera or to say the stream looks really good, which is super rewarding. The feedback on my camera upgrade has been amazing, and I'm really proud of where my stream is at the moment. I think it just looks so professional, and it's something I'm really proud of. Setting up the GH5S is super user-friendly, especially from other cameras I've used in the past. It's got a HDMI slot, but full HDMI slot, so it just needs a HDMI cable, and it works with your cam link or capture card, so whatever you choose to use, you need some sort of capture card to plug it into your PC. It works really well with both. Had no troubles there, picked it up straight away. And yeah, it's pretty easy to get rid of the display. So you want a clean HDMI output when you're using a camera for stream, which this one has, and all you need to do is press the little display button there to a couple of times to get rid of the on-screen display. And there's one little setting in the menu that has, I think it's HDMI output, and you just want to turn that off. So really easy to set up for stream, because the last camera I tried to use, it was a nightmare, and yeah, it still didn't have like a clean autofocus. So this is great, and yeah, I'm really glad it was easy to set up. So if you're grabbing one of these, all you need to do is buy like the DC adapter. It has like kind of a fake battery and then a cable that plugs into a power point, so you can have it powered all the time. I think definitely my favorite feature of the Panasonic GH5S is how well it works in low light. Currently, I just have one light lighting me. I don't like to have a million lights lighting me because it hurts my eyes when you try to game, and also a lot of that light does affect your sleep. So if you can minimize the amount of lights you have, it definitely helps when gaming. And I've put a lot of effort into my background, and the low light really, I think, highlights how great all the colors work. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm no camera pro. I'm still learning a lot, still trying to tweak the camera to get it perfect, but I've learned a lot in the process, and I think it's been really user-friendly to use, and I'm really happy with how it looks at the moment. But I think there's still a lot I could learn as well, and that's the great thing. The more I learn, the more I can tweak my setup and make it look even better. So I'm excited to learn a bit more about how I can take my already awesome camera setup to the next level. Now, if you are shopping for lenses, I've had to learn this a little bit as well. So this is a 10 to 25mm lens. So the 10mm part is how wide it goes. So the smaller that number is, the wider it is. So I quite like this setup because I have a lot going on in the background. I kind of want to capture it all. It also does work really well for my Beat Saber streams because I want to be able to capture my whole green screen area. So that's where the wideness does come in handy. You can choose a shorter one, but then yeah, less of your background will be in. It'll be more cropped. And then the f-stop, where it says like f1.8, the focal length, that's what makes the background blurry. So the lower that number is, the more blurred it will be. So this is f1.7, so it's got a focal length of 1.7. So that means the more zoomed in I have it, the more that background gets blurry. So you'll see a lot of makeup vloggers kind of have it like this, or if you just want to have it more cropped and like super blurry, it kind of looks really nice in the background. But I put a lot of work in my background, so I like to have it, you know, a little bit on show. And the more wider I make it, ooh, you got my monitor there, you can see more, so you can get that in a full mode if you want to as well. Now, not only has the Panasonic GH5S helped upgrade my streams, it's also helped take my Beat Saber content to the next level. I was always struggling with the white balance using a webcam, which means I either looked really pale or really tanned, and which was really annoying as well when I put a lot of effort into costumes. Sometimes they look like really green, or you just like miss a lot of the detail. So I'm really happy with this upgrade because you can see all the little details in the costume as well. One option the GH5S gives me is that I can record at the same time as recording my Beat Saber content on my PC, which means I can record the green screen version and then edit it in post-production, which means I can add color grading and different lighting effects to make sure that in the play space looks a high quality compared to the background. Toge VR is a complete wizard when it comes to recording content for mixed reality, and that's how he does it. He records the green screen video feed separately and then edits that in post-production and adds color grading to make sure that the quality looks extra great. And I believe he uses a Panasonic GH5 for his content. I also know RageSack also uses a Panasonic GH5. He does amazing Beat Saber content. He uses a Maul Saber, which is like the, you know, like Darth Maul. It's got sabers on each end. Amazing quality. Make sure you go check out his content. But yeah, the quality of his content is top notch as well. So clearly the Panasonic GH5 is a winner for mixed reality content creators. So I'm really glad I get to use one of these now for mixed reality content and see what I can do with it and try and push the quality of my production to the next level. Now, if you're a streamer or a content creator or someone wanting to get into that space, I think a good investment to consider is a good quality camera. I always consider your social feed a portfolio of what you can offer brands, and that's why it's important to produce quality content for your Instagram and Twitter, etc. I used to just upload Snapchat selfies from my phone to Instagram, and they were fine, but I guess were not the type of content that brands would want to work with. Once I invested in a good quality camera and started taking the time to produce higher quality images, that's when I started to have a lot more brands reaching out to me, because that's the kind of content they want to see. They want to see good quality content that showcases their product really well, and to do that, you generally do need a good camera to do that. And the best thing is, if I want to take selfies, you can use a phone app with the GH5S, so I can see what the camera sees on my phone, and I can set a timer and just go click, take the photo, and then pose, and you got a photo. So it's really handy if you want to create content but you're running solo. The app feature is really handy for that as well. Along with photo content, it's helped me take my YouTube content to the next level in terms of quality of content. I've really enjoyed doing tech videos and unboxing, and using the Panasonic GH5 has just like made that quality next level. I'm really proud of the quality of my videos. I think they just look really nice, and I'm hoping they're like more engaging than some of the videos I used to do back in the day, which was just on like a webcam or like a basic kind of handy cam, and yeah, the quality just wasn't on par. The audio was like bleh. So I'm really proud of some of the videos I've been producing lately. Not only that, you can like film separate angles really nicely. You can film like B-roll to make like all, you know, sexy kind of like panning shots, which is really cool. And yeah, I like to think I still don't really know what I'm doing with YouTube and filming tech content, but I think the camera helps it look professional when really I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm really grateful for the Panasonic GH5S to help me make my content look professional when I don't always know what I'm doing. But hey, fake it till you make it. And until then, thank you Panasonic for making me look good. In conclusion, I'm really excited about my new partnership with Panasonic Australia. I'm loving my Panasonic GH5S. It's helped make my content just look so amazing. Like, I'm still pinching myself that my stream looks so good. I never would have thought that I'd have content looking this good, especially with my Beat Saber content. I can't wait to do more with it and experiment and do kind of more like 360 modes. And I've got some really fun videos planned. They're gonna be ridiculous, but lots of fun. And now that I have a good camera, I will be able to do that. So watch this space for more content. Thank you, Panasonic, for partnering with me, and I do recommend these cameras for content creators because yeah, I think they just look great, easy to use, and yeah, what else do you want for, I guess, a camera? But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've learned a bit more about the cameras and how they look, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!